It's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Fabulous. Oh, boy. Okay, let's get started. It's time for... Listen. Thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. First day of spring, who cares? It's supposed to snow. We're getting a lot of snow. Here in the tri-state area, they say 10 to 12 inches. So first day of spring, but at least we have daylight savings time. Yeah. It's freezing out. I don't even care about spring. What I care about is who sprung. Honey, around 5 o'clock yesterday, I got something on my phone from somebody. It took me about 2 hours to check it. I could have kicked myself for not getting to it earlier. Donald Trump Jr. allegedly had an affair with Aubrey O'Day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do you recall yesterday when I said to you, I don't picture him having manly friends at 40 years old. I picture him having bros. Yo, bro. And bro rhymes with? I'm not suggesting. I am not suggesting anything by Aubrey, but in the name of Stormy Daniel, sometimes the nut doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, they met when she participated in Celebrity Apprentice back in 2011. He, by the way, this is being reported by Us Weekly magazine and also the front page of the New York Post. Big. Do we have the paper?
No, I don't think so. I have it backstage. But
it's big. Anyway, he allegedly pursued her while she was on Celeb Apprentice. I believe that part. I don't believe that you go to this show and you try to hit on not just your co-stars, but you also don't hit on who's in the boardroom. You know what I mean? Especially when it's a Trump whose wife is laying home expecting their third child. Turned out to be a boy named Tristan. Right, okay. So there's the long-suffering wife. He's in the boardroom. He's telling Aubrey O'Day, allegedly, according to her, that he and his wife are heading for divorce. He's not happy with, isn't that what they all say? Anyway, so Aubrey, who is barely recognizable these days. Let's show the picture full up and down of Aubrey. The one with the pinched nose. Pinched her. She's gotten it done a few times. Like, no. No, I like the one in the bikini to really show the full, Who is that? Aubrey, girl, you're only 33. Where do you go from here? She's been around for a long time. It's sad when you're only 33 and you seem worn out. I like Aubrey, but I'm just saying she's been around for such a long time. I mean, she's been through Puffy and I don't mean through, but I mean, she's been around. Who else?
Puffy, Pauly D.
Pauly D, yeah. I mean, you know, she does stuff. Allegedly at the encouragement of her mom was the one who told her start with this surgery and stuff when you're young to stave off when you get older, you know? Her mom is an attorney, probably an ambulance chaser though. I can't picture a smart mom. Like, I can't picture, you know, a Cochran or a Celino and Barnes mom saying, get surgery at 23 so you won't look, you know, 43 when you get to be 43, because now you look 43 and you're only 33. Where are we going from here? Anyway, allegedly, Don Jr.'s wife found the email. Some very suggestive emails suggesting that he and Aubrey O'Day were having this affair. President Trump got involved and said, look, end this affair. Just end it and do it now. It's not good for business. Aubrey never spoke about the affair, but she gave a few hints. Like the night of the election, she tweeted, "My story I didn't tell is worth millions now." I want the story. She quickly deleted it. She quickly deleted. In 2013, she put out a song titled, yes, she sings. In case you're wondering what she's actually in pursuit of. Look. So, back in 2013, she put out this song called DJT. Is that Donald Trump Jr.? I don't know. But here are a few of the lyrics. I always want you and always wonder about it. What made you stop believing in our world? I think the loss of the other world. I believe it in my head. I believe every word. Right? Look. It was a big tease on the New York Post, but the more comprehensive article is in Us Weekly. You've got to pick that up. Aubrey also was right here on our show. Look, ignore my wig, okay? Just focus on Aubrey and what she's talking about. This was a few years ago. How many years?
This was 2014. 2012.
All right, back in the day, 2012. And she was on Celebrity Apprentice. This is after she got fired. She came here, and so here's what she had to say.
Will there be a follow-up, perhaps a date with Eric Trump? There was a little heat there.
No. He's too corny for me, girl. He
was really drinking you in. And
I can't do it. I need a man with some swagger, and there's none. Nice guy. I'm sure he'll marry a cute little blonde, ex-Miss American Universe, whatever, but not me. Sorry.
And he went on to marry a cute little blonde. Suzanne, I think that was a wig a day in May.
Yes, I think it was.
Because you know.
Oh.
By the way, I like your hair.
I look like I have a wig on.
I like it when you do it better than when you have them do it.
I curled it myself today. It looks like a wig.
I like it when you just let it dry natural.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. Today, I crimped it.
Yeah, somebody did it for you last week when I was watching.
Yes, that was professionally done. Today, I did it in Joelle's
Sometimes
office.
the professionals don't get it right.
Oh.
Just saying.
Okay, tomorrow, au naturel.
No, do what you want. We're just having a hair talk. It's just hair.
Yes.
So yesterday, Aubrey was slut-shamed on social media. Well, why are you slut-shaming her? She didn't ask for him. He asked for her. I believe that part. I believe that part. And you know what? The same people who slut-shame are the same people who jump at the chance and they're just mad because she got it and you didn't. And my thing, Aubrey, instead of writing a book about it, because really it'd be like a pamphlet, you're not gonna get such a great book deal. I'd rather read the Omarosa book, which does not include sex, but does include a lot of salaciousness. Sell your interview to like Good Morning America or something like that. Sell your interview to somebody and get a nice penny for it. A nice 7-figure penny. Yeah. Because there's no point in being silent about it anymore. Now you've already spoken. And we don't pay for interviews, by the way, so we can be your second interview where you'll get the Astra minimum, which is $475. Okay. But this will be the better interview. Shout out to our friend Fetty Wap. Well, yes, congratulations are in order. He just became a dad with his 7th child, 5 different women. Do we know him anything other than Trap Queen and Baby When You Come My Way? I mean, is he putting out music to support 7 kids and 5 babies' moms? Anyway, this is his 2nd child in 3 months. In other words, hood twins. I'll tell you, I'm the same person who's worried about Cardi B because it's so hot right now. It could be cold tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like you forget about her. So if this guy is dropping all these kids and I'm worried about Cardi B, imagine. I just don't see all the riches. Like, how are you supporting all these kids, Fetty Wap? And what does having a lot of money mean to you? Anyway, so Sex and the City star Cynthia Nixon has announced that she's running for governor of New York State. That was the big lead story here in New York on the at the New York Daily News, but at the Post, the big lead story was Aubrey O'Day, and all Cynthia Nixon got was a little ticker tape down here. Like, wow, times they is a-changing. Anyway, she wants to unseat President Governor Andrew Cuomo, who is the longtime boyfriend of our friend Sandra Lee. Sandra Lee, they've been together for a long time. Anyway, so look, she's lived in New York her whole life. She's got a daughter. She's a big advocate of public schools. She's a big advocate of the subway system failing around here. She speaks at dozens of rallies per year. She's always been this person behind the scenes, even when she was playing Miranda on Sex and the City. And I don't know that she's got the answers for you you here in New York. I'm glad I live in Jersey. Jeez. I don't know that she's got the answers for you in New York, but at least, she's got a voice. Now, I don't know who else is gonna step up and be a voice other than she and Cuomo, but I have to tell you, I'm already insulted the way people are addressing her. They keep calling her Miranda Cobbs. I realize that that's how she got her fame, but I'm offended. Like, I wanna call her Cynthia Nixon. Cynthia Nixon is running for governor of New York State. So the primary takes place in September, and you know what? I wish her well. Why not? I wish her well. Yeah. She's got a longtime wife and a nice home situation, so she's got time. Oh, and she does not have a big war chest of money. She's asking the citizens of New York to fund her campaign. You lost me there, Cynthia. No, but she's asking, so, we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, so Trey Songz was arrested yesterday for allegedly beating up a woman that he was dating. They were at a party. There were a lot of people around who witnessed this, according to the woman. He was charged with felony domestic assault. Isn't he just so dreamy? Yes. I mean, just I don't want to believe it, but you could, these days you just don't know what to believe, but he's got the dreamy stare and he's nice and tall. He's built like a swimmer, like he's got a swimmer's body, like not too muscular, just, yes. He allegedly punched her repeatedly in front of people at this party because he allegedly saw her talking to another guy at this party. And this was NBA All-Star Weekend when everything is going on. She probably didn't even know where she was or no, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a way, you know how you party hop, you know what I mean? You party hop, so you get in the back of a car, there's a driver driving you and you're in the back, just careening through the Hollywood Hills, and next thing you know, you're from party to party. And she probably doesn't even know the people to call back for witnesses, because that's what they want. The law wants witnesses. If you see people who saw something, call these people. But this is the problem, when you're the girlfriend of or something like that, or you're a +1 and you don't know anybody in the party, how are you gonna call people back? And then what if you did see somebody at the party? Oh, I don't want to be involved. No, I'm not calling. I like this life. You handle your life over there with Trigger. And by the way, welcome to the club. In a lot of cases, I'm not talking about physical assault or anything like that, but I'm just talking about the weird, odd life of celebrity behavior and how some of these men treat these women. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do believe I heard, and Norman did too, one of our co-hosts over here, we're not gonna zoom in on her, say, beat me. There's one in every crowd. I'm not laughing. Norman, you know you heard it.
I heard it. I heard it. She knows who she is.
Uh-huh. There are women who are willing to go along. Well, this young lady, she immediately filed a police report. She went to the hospital. She had some black and blue on the back of her, on her back. Her name is Andrea, and she held a press conference. Who do you think her lawyer is? Lisa Bloom. You know, Lisa, you and your mom, what do you get in shaderoom.com looking for all of your prospective clients? I will tell you. The Blooms are not credible people to me anymore. The Bloom Allred thing. They seem like ambulance chasers. I'm trying to think of who's actually winning from being in touch with them. And the little girl with the soggy boobs, you know, on the strength of just that alone, like when you're an attorney and you want your client to represent properly, you definitely say, put on the proper bra, right? Show that picture of Shanquasia. Why?
No, it's from yesterday. They purged, but we'll look for it.
Shanquasia Sharpton with the soggy boobs. Anyway, so Trey Songz turned himself in yesterday and he tweeted, I am being lied on and falsely accused for someone's personal gain. This is a case of he said, she said. There are witnesses at the party, according to her. The witnesses aren't gonna get involved. Nobody wants to get involved. You're friends with somebody, or you're about to close a music deal, or you know, you're a thought there looking for a come up, or something. Nobody's going to help this girl, and Lisa Bloom certainly is no help either. Well, we'll be following the story. Yeah. Britney Spears' ex, Kevin Federline, wants more money. Well, they have 2 children together. The boys are now 10 and 12. 12 and 11. And he's reportedly getting $20,000 a month. He's got sole custody of the boys. Well, you know, when you shave your head and you attack a Volkswagen with an umbrella, you are seemingly not fit to take care of your children. So her dad, Jamie, takes care of the money. He's been lording over the money all along and doing a great job. This is not the stealing father. This is the good father, Jamie. He's a good one. He's a good one. It's funny how, you know, at first it was her little sister who got pregnant, right? And wanted that music career. But the little sister has backed out of all the limelight and is just doing her. She's probably real happy too. Yeah, I think she's married now. She's got like 2 or 3 kids, their little sister. Anyway, so Britney's still out in the spotlight, and he goes on to say, this Kevin Federline, you know, she's making more money now, and you know, I go out of my way to make sure that I follow her schedule so she's always able to see the boys. And you know, not for nothing, he is a stand-up baby's father, as baby's fathers goes. I mean, he started out to be, when they first got together, he started out to be somewhat of a gold digger, always wanting the fastest cars and the best clothes and be seen everywhere. But since getting sole custody, and now he's married, and she's got other children, and then he's got the two kids with Brittany. So when they got divorced, Brittany and Kevin, because they were married, he got a lump sum of $1.3 million in the divorce settlement, and now $20,000 a month for the kids. That's $10,000 a month per kid. But you know, at 11 and 12, listen, let me tell you something. And Brittany has not raised this money in many, many years. These kids need $40,000 a month. I'm gonna tell you why. Because kids now don't want the regular Jordans, they want the premium Jordans. They don't want the old Yeezys, they want the newest Yeezys. They want the orthodontist. They want to go to the mall with their friends. Don't you remember going to the mall with your friends when you were 12? I do. But that means that you have to, because Brittany's the one who puts them all over the gram. So now all the killers know exactly what the boys look like. They're easily recognizable. So when they want to go out with their friends to go to the mall or live a normal life, you got to have security at least 10 beats behind them. This costs. And you know, between the food that they eat and the things that they want and the lifestyle that Brittany has had them grown accustomed to when they see Brittany. I don't believe that Kevin is using this money to keep himself, you know, fresh to death. He don't look, I mean, he doesn't look fresh to death. He looks like just a nice guy, wants his money. I don't believe he shares this money with the other kids that they have, although if I was one of the other kids, I'd be like, all right, why am I still wearing PF Flyers? And he's got the new Jordans. I'd be a little pissed, but look, Kevin, good luck. Shoot for 40, settle for nothing less than 37. As a matter of fact, you know what? Shoot for 45, then you'll get that 40. You need this money. And Brittany, you've got the money. And we've got more great show for you today, everybody. From the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erica Jane is here. Plus, we got the inside scoop on Nick Gordon's arrest. So grab a snack and come on back.